welcome to the 2020 Virtual People's Choice Awards. My name is Dr. Castle, one of Seneca High School's assistant principals. The People's Choice Awards is a special ceremony honoring students who have impacted our staff. Their impact can be felt in every smile, every greeting, and every interaction. Our staff chose these students because they are special in every sense of the word. Thank you to all the staff who participated, and congratulations to all the students who were honored. Now I'd like to introduce our principal, Mr. Spector.
Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Virtual People's Choice Awards. People's Choice is one of the most special nights we have at Seneca High School because it really recognizes the effect our students have had on our teachers. If you are here watching this presentation, you were selected by one of your teachers because you made a difference either in their or in somebody's life at Seneca High School. Maybe for one-time interactions, maybe for year-long interactions, or maybe for four-year interactions. But you did the most remarkable thing a person can do, touch the heart of another human being. Make that a habit. I'd like to give a very special thanks to Mr. Seeley and his crew for producing this video presentation. I'd also like to thank the Renaissance Club, the students who were involved, the advisors, in particular Casey Colombo, for her efforts making sure that you still get the opportunity to be honored as the People's Choice. Be reminded that you should wear your medal if you are taking pictures with your cap and gowns or when we deliver your diplomas. And enjoy your presentation of the virtual 2020 People's Choice Awards.
Thank you, Mr. Spector. And now I'd like to introduce Seneca High School's Chamber Singers.
Oh, when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Oh, when the water rises, you build a wall. Oh, when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Oh, when everybody runs, you choose to stay. Oh, dum, 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 spend your days where they all add up. Oh, and when that sun goes down, we raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived.
The student I'm presenting tonight has made incredible strides throughout her freshman year and has continued to improve week after week. Along with her improvements in the classroom, she is one of the kindest people I've had the pleasure of teaching during my first year here at Seneca. She consistently goes out of her way to help her peers with classwork. She not only helps her peers, but she has also helped teach me a number of things this year, including what life is like on a farm. This student always keeps me on my toes as she's not afraid to call me out when I'm cutting it close to missing the bell or telling a silly joke to the class to bring up the spirits. In all seriousness, though, this student will continue to be successful with whatever she puts her mind to. For all these reasons and many more, my People's Choice Award goes to Lillian Abrams.
Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. My People's Choice is Sam Abrams. I first met Sam when he was a freshman, but I felt like I've known him much longer because of his older siblings who have gone through Seneca. The reason I chose Sam as a People's Choice is because he is friendly and deep and a living testament to a young man of good virtues and values. It is not how you start, but how you finish. And I chose Connor Adams as my People's Choice because when he entered Seneca as a typical young freshman with doubts and insecurities and finished as a young man who is very much self-sufficient and accomplished as a student and a person with great skills that set him aside and various talents that wrapped around a kind, considerate young man is a perfect opportunity to honor Connor Adams.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Sechon and I'm an art teacher at Seneca High School. My People's Choice Award goes to senior Haley Anderson. Haley, it has been a wonderful experience being part of your life over the last 4 years. There was never an idea too big or too small that you didn't jump in and help out with head first. From being a zombie in the Halloween parade freshman year to working on various murals all across the halls of Seneca High School, you always said yes. You brought so much laughter to our classroom and have inspired your classmates, peers, and teachers. My art daughter, you will be greatly missed, but never forgotten.
My People's Choice is Farron Andrews. This young lady has impressed me so many ways. Last summer, she did graduate level research through her acceptance into the Riser program at Rowan College. She made it into this through her outstanding grades and her fantastic lab work in AP Bio. Because she is so meticulous, almost to an obsessive point, I asked her to be the swim manager last year, and she was perfect for the position. She is so thoughtful too, bringing me little gifts these past few weeks while we were in isolation. I value her work ethic, desire to serve others, her smarts, and her kindness. She'll make an awesome nurse as she enters Stockton University's nursing program next year. Congratulations, Farron. Good luck.
With some people, all you need to mention is one name, and everyone knows who you're talking about. LeBron, Magic, Kareem, Ali, Sasquatch, Yeti. Let me add one more to that list. Audie. It was 4 years ago that Audie came into my bio classroom and my life. He isn't in bio anymore, but he sure is still there. Right from the start, Audie would not keep quiet. Some may find that annoying and irritating. I did. But I also found Audie to be at times most entertaining and humorous. I know. What was I thinking? But that's the beauty of Audie. Well, at times aggravating, loud, incessant, and a real pain in the... But I digress. To talk to Audie was, and is, time I've always enjoyed. It doesn't really matter what the topic is, for Audie has an opinion on all things. He is unique. That's what makes Audie Audie. I'm going to miss Audie. He and I share a common bond. In the land of Philly sports, we're outcasts. I am a Mets fan, and he a New York Football Giants backer. Being either one is not easy, but there we are together. Oh, he does have a first name. Ethan. I looked it up. See ya, Audie.
I'd like to give my People's Choice Award to Elizabeth Barnes. The reason why I'm giving this award to Elizabeth is because not only is she a great student, but she is a great human being. I remember back in sophomore year, she would work hard. She was dedicated to learning, and every day she would show up with a smile, anticipating a good day. And I think Though that seems like it's an easy thing to do, in today's climate, it's hard. A lot of people are pessimistic. And every day Elizabeth came to the world welcoming it and making sure that the people around her felt comfortable and happy. Not only did I have Elizabeth in class, but she gave 2 seasons to the baseball team as the manager. There are some long days as a baseball manager, and never did I see her annoyed or frustrated. She was always the same happy person, and it was really, really fun to be around her at all times, and she really helped out the team. So, Elizabeth, I want to give you this award because as a father of 2 daughters, I would love for my daughters to have a personality like yours. Thank you for making my teaching career better, and I wish nothing but the best for you. Bye.
Ryan and I both actually started at Seneca last year. He was one of my first students, and watching him grow from year 1 to year 2 has been so cool to watch. He has become so much more independent. He's made good friends. He's gotten involved in the school, and he's become a real big role model for some of these younger students. And I'm so proud of him, and I'm so excited to see the things that he'll accomplish next year.
My senior nominee is Michelle Bennett. I was lucky enough to teach Michelle twice, and she brought pure sunshine to my classroom and to my life. She is always eager and curious to learn and to jump into something new. She always has a kind word for someone no matter what is going on in her life. When times are hard, Michelle is courageously optimistic and resilient. She chooses openness over armor. Her focus, rather than self-pity, is always human connection and compassion. I am so excited for Michelle to begin the next chapter of her life in college and beyond, and everywhere she goes, they will be so lucky to have her. But boy, will I miss her at Seneca.
Being challenged in life is inevitable. Being defeated is optional. These words ring true to many of us, including my people's choice, Naomi Bennett. I chose Naomi because she is a wonderful young lady who nurtured her abilities while fighting through obstacles and never once lost her kind, compassionate self.
I am nominating Sharon Bennett for my People's Choice Award. Sharon Bennett is the epitome of this award. I have known Sharon through the PLTW program and the summer research program at Rowan University. Sharon has shown great resilience and perseverance in overcoming challenges during her high school years. Her summer research project from 2019 was chosen to be presented at the Biomedical Engineering Society High School Biomedical Engineering Expo during September of 2019. Sharon was one of a few high school students chosen to present at this expo. I know that Sharon has a bright future ahead of her, and I wish her the best. Congratulations, Sharon.
Hi, my name is Ms. Scuderi. My 2020 People's Choice Award winner is Danielle Bisconti. Danielle looks on the bright side of everything in every situation. I first met Danielle her sophomore year on the girls lacrosse team. Danielle was one of the hardest workers and always did it with a smile on her face. Danielle continued throughout her 4 years at Seneca to challenge herself academically, in her art, and in sports. No matter where life takes Danielle, she is sure to do it with all her heart, and for that, she will be most successful. Danielle, I'm proud of you, and best of luck in your future.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Smith, and my People's Choice this year is going out to Samantha Bozarth. Sammy, I've known you since you were a baby, but I had the pleasure of teaching you in class last year. And I just wanted to let you know how much I truly enjoyed working with you on your writing. And a large part of that is simply because it's something that you love so much. And I hope you never lose that passion. I hope you always keep writing. And I hope you know that I will always be here for you. So thank you and good luck.
My People's Choice Award goes to Ariana Brown. She's been a 4-year varsity player on the tennis team, and this year as captain, she led her team to a conference championship. Ariana's super sweet and caring, and she's always looking out for everyone. She's known to be a great baker, and she is going on to Seton Hall to be a physician's assistant, and I know that there's great things in store for Ariana. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to honor and recognize a young man who is a senior from the class of 2020. He is a mature and responsible and exceptional leader on the football field and in the classroom. He is a respectful young man, and I admire his dedication, especially to his family. I am so proud of you, Jake Bruno, and I can't wait to see all you do in the future. Best of luck at Clemson. You have such a bright future ahead of you. Congratulations.
Hi, my People's Choice 2020 nominee is a senior, and her name is Caitlin Buser. She's a kind, sweet, and extremely talented artist. And also, I know she has a big heart because she friended one of my daughters in a time where my daughter really needed someone like her. She was a mentor to her and a great friend, and always looked out for her. And I just wanted her to know that I appreciated that, and I am grateful for that. Good luck in everything that you plan on doing in your future. I know you'll be successful because you are just a wonderful person, and you will be greatly missed. And I'm still hoping that we will get to see you. Okay, take care. Congrats. Thank you.
Kelsey Carter. It is going to be so hard to summarize how much you mean to me in 30 seconds. But I will start by just saying how cool it has been to know you as a little kid who was a camper at our basketball camp when I was your counselor in high school, to this strong, independent leader of a woman you now are as a senior in high school. And I just thank you so much for introducing our underclassmen here at Seneca what it truly means to be a part of a family, and the school values that we hold so near and dear to our heart as being a family. You're going to absolutely kill it these next 4 years in college, both on the court and in the classroom. And I am just so proud to have gotten to know you and watch you absolutely blossom. We're going to miss you so much. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Miss Scuderi. My 2020 People's Choice Award winner is Madison Catalano. Madison is happy, energetic young lady. I first met Madison her sophomore year in the girls lacrosse team. Madison has always been a committed player to the girls lacrosse team, supporting her teammates during practices and games. Madison has accomplished a lot over her 4 years at Seneca, academic goals as well as athletic goals. No matter where life takes Maddie Cat, she is sure to put her own spin on it. Maddie, I'm proud of you, and best of luck in all your future endeavors.
My People's Choice Award is going to a student who is always respectful and well-mannered, and he's made such a positive change this year. I'm really proud of him, and I hope he's proud of himself. I know he has a really bright future ahead of him. So my People's Choice Award is going to Jordan Cherick.
My People's Choice Award this year is Ava Chinosi. Ava is awesome, and I got to see the full scope of her awesomeness during remote learning. Life handed us all some pretty sour lemons, but Ava, she made lemonade. Ava took it upon herself to create an Instagram page to showcase her fellow seniors. On this page, Ava highlighted her peers and talked about their future plans. The page is professional with a flair of fun, just like Ava.
My People's Choice Award for this year goes to Sophia Cino. Throughout the entire year, I have been tremendously impressed by Sophia's independence, her maturity, and her strong sense of self. Sophia knows what she wants, she knows what she values, she's not going to follow the crowd, and she's not going to let anyone convince her to do something that she doesn't feel strongly in. Sophia has been one of my hardest workers throughout the entire year, and for those reasons, I chose her to be my People's Choice Award.
My nominee for People's Choice is Caralyn Coolidge. I met Cara the first week of her freshman year during a medical situation. Since that day, she has become a positive and determined young lady in her community and school. She even added online courses, college courses, to her schedule this year as a senior. As a member of the spring track team, she has improved her personal record every year in javelin and discus. She's also a fundraiser and an advocate for the Epilepsy Foundation, participating in walks along the East Coast for the past 4 years. Cara's smile is contagious and lights up any room that she enters. I'm proud to nominate Cara for this award and know that she will do well in her future.
I first met Emily Cutts as a young freshman. She wanted to try out for the gymnastics team,
and she hadn't had any formal training other than classes that she took when she was younger. But Emily worked really hard every year, and this year she was able to compete on 3 events as a varsity gymnast. In addition to that, Emily has another great love. She also loves shooting as a sport, and this year she was named a grandmaster, one of the youngest in her field. In addition to having a never-ending smile and always a great personality, she is very deserving of today's People's Choice Award. The first time I met Madeline Daecher, I had to check my computer when she left to make sure she was, in fact, a freshman. Since then, Maddie and I have had many conversations about life. She is a remarkable young woman who will definitely make a difference in this world someday. She is kind and passionate about the things that she loves. I love to hear Madeline talk about her family. She has such a great respect for all of them, and this truly comes through in our conversations. Maddie, you are good stuff. Congratulations on all your amazing accomplishments and this People's Choice Award.
Tradition, hardly a word I would use to describe my People's Choice for 2020. This young man has made it a point to untraditionally make himself successful despite several changes of direction here at Seneca. Enter stage left, right, center. A shy freshman who may seem meek and mild in class, who then steps on stage and becomes a superstar. As LeFew in Beauty and the Beast, he stole the show and thus began his acting career here on the green and gold stage. But wait, maybe his true desire is to be behind the scenes, creating sound and music. The wheels just keep turning. Jack DeLauro is my People's Choice for 2020, and I am so proud to present him with this award. May your creativity never stop and your desire to see the next adventure take you to infinity and beyond.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Pooter, and I'd like to introduce my People's Choice Award for this year. Success in golf depends less on strength of body than upon strength of mind and character. Arnold Palmer. My People's Choice this year goes to someone who truly has strength of mind and character. This kid is amazing. He makes me smile every single day. Even on the days our class doesn't meet, he still manages to find me to say hi. I have had the pleasure of teaching him for 2 years now, chemistry and astronomy. This great guy keeps me updated on former kids that I have taught that he's related to, family that he has, but also just life in general and what's going on. He always tries his best in my classes and is honest if he ever dropped the ball. He is a wonderful student. He's respectful, caring, diligent, determined, intuitive. He's a peacekeeper. And most of all, he is kind to everyone. I'm blown away by how many other people care about and respect this wonderful young man. Kindness costs nothing, but it means everything. I hope that my son, who shares the same name, may one day be almost as wonderful as you, Ryan Donnelly. Congratulations on this award. Always remember this quote from Mother Teresa. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Thank you for all the lessons on true kindness. I will never forget them. I'm going to miss you. Go be great in the world.
People's Choice recipient is Maddie Dwyer. I've had the pleasure to coach Maddie for the past 4 years in soccer and golf. To be honest, it's been an experience, but one I'll never forget. What I truly respect about Maddie is how selfless, honest, and caring she is. She may not realize, but the impact that she has had on both the soccer and golf program are truly significant. If the past is any indication of the future, wishing her luck would be unnecessary. Maddie, I look forward to all your future success at the University of Vermont. They're lucky to have you.
My People's Choice nominee is Ryan Eisenhower. On the first day of math class last year, Ryan told me he would sleep in my class every day. That wasn't the case. Ryan proved to me that he had the grit for my math classroom. This year, as a big senior, Ryan took the time out of socializing in the hall to say hi to me almost every day. Whether he would purposely run into my cart or just ask me how I'm feeling, he put a smile on my face every day, and that is why Ryan is my people's choice.
My people's choice is Catherine Eller. Kat has been quite a force in Seneca debate these past 4 years. She tackled the daunting task of varsity affirmative beginning her junior year, and she has shown time and again that she can craft an airtight argument and engage in very respectful verbal sparring. Kat has consistently been awarded high marks for public speaking and has won awards for that. But what Kat also brought to Seneca debate was an enthusiasm that has inspired all of our new participants. So thank you, Kat, for everything that you've done for Seneca debate. Good luck to you in the future.
I picked Austin for my people's choice because he stands up for what he believes in. In a world where we can sometimes be happy to accept the status quo, he wants more for us. He expresses his beliefs with compassion and with passion, and I am always amazed by how well he can get his ideas across, making people feel not worse, but better, that they can do better and be better because of him and his ideas. Austin, you're amazing, and your future is so bright.
My People's Choice Award this year goes to Megan Gallagher. Megan is an outstanding young lady and a model student. She comes to class each day with a smile on her face, a positive attitude, and a great work ethic. She is committed to bettering herself, her school, her community, and all the people around her. Her smile and attitude are contagious, and I know she will be successful in life. Congratulations and keep up the good work.
My People's Choice goes to Calvin Gibbs. Calvin, I cannot imagine being in class without you. I love the passion you have for learning new things, and even though you were not thrilled that we didn't go back to Seneca and we had to do home instruction, you showed up to my Google Classrooms and you did your best with our new way of learning. Your memory also amazes me, always has, probably always will. You can remember anything I tell you, and I often hear you say, Mrs. Langan said, in the hallways when we were at Seneca. Unfortunately, I don't always remember saying it because you would remember something I said many years ago. Calvin, you will always do well after Seneca because you're just such a hard worker and you never give up. And I cannot wait to hear all the stories of the new adventures you have after Seneca.
Hello everyone. This young lady who I have chosen to recognize has many unique and special qualities. She demonstrates confidence and leadership and always has a smile on her face. She is creative and very talented, but perhaps her positive attitude and eagerness to succeed makes her so admirable. I have been lucky to get to know you, Marla Sula, and I wish you the best of luck in the future. I can't wait to see you do big things. Congratulations.
I also selected Liam to be one of my People's Choice Award winners. Sometimes there are students in the school that just know how to make you smile, and Liam managed to put a smile on my face every single day. He would say hi to me whenever he saw me, whether it was in the hallway, in the classroom, out on the track, or running through the woods. And while Liam has a lot of talent in so many areas, the ability to put a smile on someone's face is probably one of the greatest talents you can have in life.
My People's Choice Award goes to Michaela Grantham. I chose Michaela because when she walks into the classroom, she brings a smile to everyone's face, especially mine. I admire her carefree, silly personality, and she knows how to bring positive energy into the classroom with her awesome dance moves.
A big smile on her face always brightened my morning with a cheerful, "Hi guys, how's everybody doing?" whenever she entered the classroom. Her pure love and joy for the holidays, especially the Christmas season, was contagious, but I refused to play holiday songs in October. Aubrey made my days at Seneca brighter, and I will miss seeing her smile in and out of the classroom. Wishing you a lifetime of love, health, happiness, and success, Mrs. Brzezinski.
My People's Choice Award nominee this year is Stephanie Henske.
Steph often refers to my co-advisor and me as her school dad and mom. And I wanted to let Steph know that if my own real-life daughters grow up to be as charismatic and kind and focused and athletic and smart and determined as my school daughter, I'll be very happy. Stephanie, you're a natural leader, and I thank you for your commitment to Seneca High School, and especially to the class of 2020. I will truly miss you.
My people's choice this year is Grace Hoey. I chose her because of her tenacity, her drive, and her willingness to get down to business. Both in the classroom and on the athletic field, she shows true grit. She gives 100% all the time. I love this about her. That attitude is going to guarantee success in the future, and I wish her all of that and more. Congratulations.
My People's Choice selection this year is Morgan Hough. Morgan, I've been so impressed by you all school year. You have great passion, great drive, great dedication to everything that you encounter, your sports, your art, your academics. You're just a great person, and it's been a true pleasure being your teacher this year, and I wish you all the best of luck.
So I've been given the task of trying to talk about my people's choice for only 30 seconds, which is very difficult to do. So my people's choice is Tori Iacono, and in 30 seconds or less, what can I say about this girl other than I think she is just a wonderful, wonderful spirit, and I am going to miss her. And I am sorry, Tori, that you missed out on so many things your senior year, and it's a bummer. It's a huge bummer, and we all missed out on a lot of things, and it really is not the best of circumstances. But if anybody can get through it, I know you can. You have a very bright spirit. You're a smart girl. You are resilient. You're going to do great. And I'm sorry that I won't have one more chance to see you. I won't have you come into my classroom one more time with your frozen coffee and just come in and whine about certain things. And quite frankly, I don't mind you coming in and whining about certain things. I actually welcomed it. So I am going to miss that, but I do know that our paths are going to cross again, and I know that you are going to be very successful in everything that you do. Congratulations on graduating, and congratulations on being my people's choice. I love you, kid. See you sometime.
My 2020 People's Choice Award goes to Haley Jaggard. Haley has been in the TV studio since a freshman when she took TV Broadcasting 1, and from those days I've been able to observe a quiet confidence, a determination, and a student who takes great pride in her work. One of Haley's greatest strengths is knowing how to ask the question why, and specifically when to ask the question why. It's a strength I hope she takes forward with her when she attends York College of Pennsylvania in the fall, a place I'm quite familiar with and very happy to hear that she is going there. I want Haley to know that she will be the one who determines her own success, and she writes her own story moving forward in the future. I'm very proud to hear of all the things you've accomplished, and I know you have great things in store ahead of you. Congratulations, Haley Jaggard, my 2020 People's Choice Award.
It's an honor for me to present to you my 2020 People's Choice Award winner, Malin Jasinski. I've never coached anyone like Malin. To be so good, and he was really good. So respected, so coachable, and so liked by everyone. You know, teachers, coaches, teammates, classmates, everyone likes Malin. To be such a hard worker and such a competitor, and at the same time be so humble, so composed, and to always have a smile on your face, it's just incredible. You know, he's the type of young man I hope my son Kyle becomes, and it really was an honor for me to call myself your coach. I love you, Malin. Congrats.
When asked to describe someone in one or few words, it can be extremely difficult. But when asked to describe Ainsley Yodebauer, one word comes to mind, and that is cognizant. Ainsley cares deeply about how she performs in the classroom, as well as on the track. I find her to be very personable, she's bright, and she's got a lot of potential in this world to do great things. With that being said, the more I got to know Ainsley, I noticed she was more cognizant in other ways as well. One of which is how I wear blue almost every other day. Now, I'm not some undercover counselor from Shawnee, or the only color that I own is blue, but I found myself trying not to wear blue whenever I was going to talk to her or schedule her that day. Now, Ainsley, I have something for you to remember me by. Whenever you look up into the sky, you'll think of me. Whenever you look out into the ocean, you'll think of me. And, well, due to certain copyright laws, I physically cannot play a particular song for you. But for those of you who are watching this, I'm going to dance awkwardly without music to a blue background instead. So here we go.
I'm very happy to nominate Jacob Jordan as my People's Choice Award. Jake has always been a very conscientious student in my classroom. He's never missed a day of school, and he would come in every day with a positive attitude and ready to work. During remote learning, Jake really stepped up his game. He checks into my Google Classroom every day, and he's gone above and beyond when he completes his assignments. And through all of this remote learning, he still manages to keep a very positive attitude and his mature demeanor. So I am so proud of you, Jake. Congratulations. Have a great summer. Thanks.
Welcome to the virtual People's Choice. So when I heard we had to get dressed up, I was like, what better use of a bridesmaid's dress? So here I am. My People's Choice is a real Ivy type of girl. Jewel Justice never stops working until she reaches her goals. Believe it or not, that's not even my favorite thing about Jewel. My favorite thing is actually her quiet confidence. She has this quiet confidence that shines through her beautiful smile. Jewel also has refreshing honesty that allows her to continually grow. In other words, I'm going to need some tips from her mom to guide me with these young ladies here. So Jewel, I know I can't hug you right now, but I just want you to know that whenever you need a big hug, I'm here. I'm so proud of you, and I really miss you, and I know you're gonna kill it in Princeton. So best of luck. See you soon.
Hello. My People's Choice recipient this year is freshman Evan Kelly. I knew very early in the school year that I was going to nominate Evan for this award. How Evan has responded to our current remote learning situation has made me even more sure that he is the perfect choice. Evan transitioned to high school and to virtual school with ease, all the while being true to himself. He is a quiet storm, a leader by example, not show. Evan is respectful, witty, hardworking, and kind. He sets the bar high for himself and exceeds his personal expectations with flying colors. Evan, I miss you. I am so proud of you and am honored to have been your teacher in 2 classes this year. Your future is so bright. Be well.
Hi, my name is Jay Donahue, and my 2020 People's Choice Award goes to Johnny Kennevan. I've known Johnny since he was a freshman when he walked into my World Geo class, and now I get to see him off here as a senior, somebody that I got to coach in football and for a short time in baseball. And he's somebody that I've really come to respect over the last 4 years. He's a super important member to our Seneca family. He takes care of all the people around him, including his family members. And Johnny's just one of those guys that I know down the road, me and him will continue our friendship. And I can't wait to hear about all the great things that he accomplishes in his college career and as he moved on into the workforce. So congrats, Johnny. I'm going to miss you, buddy. Stay strong out there, 2020 people.
It is my pleasure to introduce my nominees for this year's People's Choice Awards. I have 2 this year, one student who began his high school career this year and one student who is ending hers. Tyler Klim is one of the kindest people I have ever known. Throughout the year, he never failed to inspire me and warm my heart with the way he treated others. He doesn't just choose kindness, he's driven by it. For him, being kind is tied up with character and integrity. I would notice Tyler when he had no idea I was looking. He would make it a point to make a connection with someone whom he felt might need it in some way. In his effortless, natural way with people, Tyler reminded me every day how priceless empathy and true compassion is.
Hey, Mary.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking my class this year. I had you 2 years ago as a sophomore, but you taking the class your senior year really made it very, very special for me. I'm gonna miss seeing you in the hallway and saying hello. I'm gonna miss you dipping into my classes to say hello, and I'm gonna miss your participation in class. You made this year extremely fun for me. Your enthusiasm for learning has no bounds, and I wish you the best of luck in all you do. And if you ever need anything, you just reach out and I'll be here.
Hi, Josh. I miss you so much. I'm so sorry for my sake that I don't get these last few months with you. I just wanted you to get this People's Choice Award because you have been such an amazing kid. I do think that there have been times that have been really hard for you, but what I love most about you is you just don't give up. You keep smiling, you keep showing up, and you keep working hard. And for the rest of your life after this, I don't know if I'll get to see you again, so I just want you to remember that. Just keep your head up, keep smiling, and keep getting up. Keep working hard. All right? I will definitely miss you.
My People's Choice Award goes to Evelyn Locke, better known as Evie. I had the opportunity to coach Evie for 3 years in cross country and track, and I knew she was going to be fun to coach during her first race on a hilly course. I was worried that she wasn't quite ready for the hills yet, but she went out and charged up that first hill. When she finished the race, the first words out of her mouth were that she loved it, and that she just wished there were more hills. And that is Evie. She is always up to tackle the most challenging hill, whether it was in cross country, school, or life. And she tackles each hill and challenge in her own way, never sacrificing who she is as a person to do so.
Hello. I have chosen you, Kirsten Loftus, as my People's Choice Award. Surprise. Actually, it shouldn't be a surprise. You've been doing amazing. Your 3 years at Seneca have been absolutely amazing. And what's the most unique about you is your sense of humor, your wonderful but old soul, and the fact that you always respond to your inner compass. I don't see you affected by other people. I think you always make the choices that are good for you and right for you, and that's really hard to do as a teenager. And I also love that you put yourself in uncomfortable situations like bowling, that you tried something new as a junior. So I think you're amazing. I think you need to keep that attitude, and I think you will be very successful. Don't forget about me.
My next People's Choice Award winner is Cam Lubner. I had the pleasure of having Cam in class last year in AP US History 2. Cam has an incredible work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the school. She didn't love history, but I think I got her to enjoy it a little bit. We had a great relationship in class, and that carried forward to this year, where she was obviously a manager on the basketball team. She always gave everything 110%, which is something that I can really, really respect from a high school senior. She's somebody that I'm going to miss tremendously, and I can't wait to see all the great things that she does, moving forward in her college career.
My People's Choice goes to Maddie Marshall. Maddie, you're an amazing person who lit up my room when you came to visit over the years. Thanks for all the laughs and brightening my day. I always enjoy talking to you about your classes, your family, and adventures of Calvin. You took Calvin under your wings and became a true friend to him. I can't say enough how much that touches my heart. Good luck in all you do, and please keep in touch.
My People's Choice Award winner this year is Ellie McCluskey. Ellie exemplifies everything a Seneca Eagle should be. She works hard, helps those around her, and has a positive attitude even when things are hard. She is dedicated to be the best version of herself and puts a great amount of effort into everything she does. She is always pushing herself to be the best she can and ask great questions that further her learning. She is willing to go the extra mile, and her dedication inspires those around her to do the same. I have many quotes on the wall in my office, and this one by an unknown author was originally put on the wall because it reminded me of Ellie and how she inspires me. This great quote is, "Against all odds and despite all obstacles, she is going to make it."
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Smith, and my People's Choice Award is going out to someone who despised me at the start of her junior year when she got her first AP Lang and Comp paper back. And I know now that all of you are probably thinking it's you because the beginning of AP Lang and Comp is pretty tough, but the award is going out to Gianna McIntyre, who was in was in my office in tears after that first paper, but who worked really hard through the course of the year and ended up with that grade that she was shooting for in the beginning. And I'm really proud of her, and I know that that determination and grit and hard work are going to pay off in life as well. So great job, Gianna. Go get 'em. You've got this, girl.
When I first came to Seneca, Logan was a student in one of my classes. I was new to teaching at the time, but he made the transition very easy for me. Not only was he very attentive and extremely detailed in his work, but he made me realize the impact I could have on students. I also had the pleasure of teaching him for a second time as well. Logan often reminded me how much he loved my classes, so I just wanted to let him know how much I loved having him as one of my students.
Wyatt Menard is my people's choice this year simply because he makes me smile. After knowing him for 3 years and having him in class for 2, I've come to realize that Wyatt is an old soul. He actually went his entire sophomore year without a cell phone and never complained about it once, at least to me, but he did laugh about it. And let's talk about his smile. It can light up a classroom. When things were getting quiet in class, I could always count on Wyatt with one of his insightful comments. One time about baby sea turtles when we were having a conversation about the Vietnam War. Thank you, Wyatt, for making me smile. I'm so glad I have one more year of seeing your smile in the halls of Seneca. Congratulations.
My People's Choice Award this year goes to Jake Meyer. I have had Jake as a student. I've had Jake as a golfer. Jake has a tremendous joy for life. He helped our team in golf win 2 sectional titles. He was named a captain for this year's team. Jake has overcome many obstacles in his life, and I am honored to be his teacher, his coach, and most importantly, his friend. Congratulations, Jake. You are the People's Choice.
My People's Choice Award goes to Madison Miller. It has been a pleasure to watch Maddie grow into a true leader over the last 4 years at Seneca. As a student council president and officer on the State Board of Student Council, I have watched her not only lead our students, but students all over the state. Madison is truly the heartbeat of Seneca High School. She is always trying to do the right thing by her fellow classmates and can lead through difficult times as we are experiencing now. These past few months have been really trying, but I always look forward to Madison's Friday morning update on what is going on at Seneca during the pandemic. Madison's impact will leave huge shoes to fill next year. Maddie, I wish you the best of luck in the future, and I want to thank you for making our school a better place over the past 4 years.
The student that I nominated is a hardworking and caring student that always made me smile at school and continues to do so remotely. She brings a positive approach to any situation, and what I appreciate most are her words of gratitude every day, especially during this difficult time. Thank you, Macy, for your kindness and a great year in Spanish class.
Dreams build character, determination, willpower, and motivation. Everyone needs to dream a little. Without dreams, you have no inspiration to strive to work harder. My People's Choice Award winner is someone that exemplifies all of these characteristics, Lara Narkowitz. Not only is she determined to make her dream a reality, she does it with a smile on her face every day. Her enthusiasm is infectious. In her determination to reach her goal, she finds time for others, whether it be playing her violin at the senior home or being part of Give Kids the World in Florida. Lara looks at the future as filled with possibility and hope. Her spirit in which she lives her life is contagious, and for that I thank her.
Hi, for this year's People's Choice, we decided to go with the theme of From One Duo to Another.
Our People's Choice nominees remind us of some famous duos. First up, we have Jordan and Pippen. Both of our nominees are amazing athletes and they support each other often on the field.
They also remind us of a duo in a movie that we really like, Step Brothers, and the fact that they think that they're related, but it turns out they're actually not.
Another famous duo, Buzz and Woody. They are best friends and they love to go on adventures together.
And then our last famous duo that they remind us of would be Dwight and Michael, and the fact that they know how to work hard, but they also know how to have a little fun at the same time. But really, the most important duo to us, and the one that we're going to miss the most, would be Hannah Orth and Lara Sweet.
We are really going to miss you guys next year. Thank you so much for bringing so much fun and laughter into our lives.
It is my honor to recognize my 2020 People's Choice, Sheridan Ott. Sheridan, I am so proud of the young woman you have become. I've had the pleasure of watching you grow and helping you navigate your teenage years. I feel we are defined by our actions, and Sheridan, I am so impressed with your ability to self-assess and make the necessary changes to be happy and triumphant. The following words by an unknown author fit your recipes for success perfectly. You make a commitment and grow daily. You value the process more than the events. You don't wait for inspiration. You are willing to sacrifice pleasure for opportunity. You dream big. Sheridan, keep being you and always be true to yourself.
Hi, I am Mr. Wiltsey, and my People's Choice this year is Senior Aubrey Packard. I coached Aubrey in spring track since her freshman year in the throwing events. I also teach her in World Cultures this year. She owns a host of sports accolades as one of the best javelin throwers in our school's history, including being a 2-time Olympic Conference champion. She is humble, she is loyal, dedicated, smart, and funny. She has consistently exhibited those qualities in track and in the classroom. I deeply regret not being able to see Aubrey excel in a leadership role this past spring because I know she would have. She's a special person with a very bright future at Stockton University. Seneca will definitely miss her. All the best, Aubs.
It is my honor to recognize Sam Page as my 2020 People's Choice. As educators, we have the joy of working with today's youth. I find teenagers to be eager with their entire lives ahead of them. As a school counselor, I have the special gift of being a part of my students' lives as they grow into adults, moving closer to their goals and watching their dreams become a reality. I also get to be immersed in their daily lives, helping them navigate the twists and turns of growing up. Sam, it has been a true joy to be a part of your life. I adore you and will cherish every moment we have had together. I would like to share with you a quote from a very wise woman, Michelle Obama. Sam, I feel this was written especially for you. It's not about being perfect. It's not about where you get yourself in the end. There is power in allowing yourself to be known and heard and in owning your own unique story. It is your authentic voice. There is grace in being willing to know and hear others. This, for me, is how we become. Sam, continue to know yourself, be the best version of yourself, and the world is yours to conquer. It is my honor to recognize Ayanna Palacios as my 2020 People's Choice. As a school counselor, I have the joy of being immersed in my students' lives, helping them through their high school journey and preparing them for life beyond high school. Ayanna, it has been a rewarding experience to see you discover your true grit. Grit is defined by Angela Duckworth as the power of passion and perseverance. Ayanna, to be gritty, you need to put one foot in front of the other. To be gritty is to hold fast to an interesting and purposeful goal. To be gritty is to invest day after week after year in challenging practice. To be gritty is to fall down 7 times and rise on the 8th. Ayanna, I've enjoyed being a part of your self-discovery and watching you grow into a strong young woman. Always stay focused and be true to yourself.
My nominee for People's Choice Award this year is Brooke Parry. I first met Brooke in her sophomore year when we were building a float together for the Halloween parade. Her smile and enthusiastic outlook on life are the qualities that singled her out. She also possesses a maturity, compassion, and a strong sense of character and self-worth. Brooke can be found at any community and school event, either organizing, decorating, or participating. Her energy knows no bounds. While Brooke is a good student, last year as a junior she added entrepreneur to her resume when she started her own dog walking business. Brooke is the most conscientious, positive student that I have met in my 40 years working with young adults. I am honored to know Brooke and to nominate her for this award. I will miss our daily chats and know that Brooke will be successful in anything that she does in her future.
Bridget Patterson is just the best. I knew she was special when I met her freshman year, and through the years she has continued to amaze me. I truly admire Bridget's will to want to learn information instead of just focusing solely on grades. This is a great quality and one that not many have in high school. She pushes herself to do what she believes in. She's always positive and just has a great outlook on life. I'm really going to miss her popping by my room next year for our quick chats. Stay organized in college, Bridget.
So the student that I chose to nominate is Chad Potter. Chad was one of the first students that I ever met at Seneca when I was still a substitute teacher. From the very moment that I met him, he was super accommodating and friendly, and really captured the spirit of, I think, what Seneca High School is all about. So,
General Colin Powell describes leadership as courage, and my People's Choice Award winner, Nate Roseboro, is courage in leadership. I could have chosen Nate for many reasons, his involvement in activities and music and sports, but why I chose Nate is his ability and want to make Seneca High School and the surrounding communities a better place. Nate has specifically done this through his participation in the No Place for Hate peer leadership group, which requires him to train both teachers and students on how we should treat one another. Those who haven't seen it wouldn't know how deep and intense these training sessions are, yet Nate is in the forefront of leading our school, people who are doing the training, and those involved in the training to make it a better place. And we thank Nate so much for his want and desire to put himself out there, take risks to make our school community a better place. It is Nate's leadership and courage that he is why I chose him for my People's Choice Award.
I chose Nicole Russick for my Seneca People's Choice because in her I have found my Seneca student soulmate. Nicole is so positive that she glows. She has such a warmth to her that she makes people feel warm just by being near her. Nicole, you are so funny and smart and empathic, and I cannot wait to see you again and give you a huge hug and see what you're working on with art. I can't wait to see where your future takes you, and I know our paths will cross many times in the future.
Hi, I'm Dr. Castle, and I'm here to announce my People's Choice Award winner for 2020. This year it is a freshman, Payton Ryan. I chose Payton for a lot of reasons, specifically because of his honesty. Every chance I get, I talk with him, and he is someone who is as open and as honest with me as I've ever had as a student from a student. Payton sits in the back at the beginning of the school day and greets hundreds of students as they walk in with a fist pound, and he's someone who really appreciates everybody in our school, and despite some challenges that he is someone who has overcome them and continues to get better every day, and that for those reasons and more, Payton Ryan's my People's Choice Award winner.
My People's Choice Award this year is going to Caitlin Sabatino. And the reason that I chose Caitlin Sabatino is she's a very strong, conscientious student, but once we went to this very odd, strange, virtual learning that we've been doing, she has made it exceptional, and she has stepped up her game, and she has been doing a very great job of making sure that she's staying on top of her studies, staying in touch with me. Sometimes she texts me and I feel like we're girlfriends because it's like she's always getting in touch with me, and it's a great time, and she's a lovely young lady, and I'm really happy to have had her in class, and she has made the remote learning very, very easy, and so it's only appropriate that she is my first ever virtual People's Choice. Congratulations to you, Caitlin, and thanks for everything, and I can't wait to see you next year.
It is my honor and pleasure to nominate Natalie Schwartzwalder as my People's Choice this year. Natalie joined the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Club her freshman year, and she was passionate about her faith. Over the last 4 years, Natalie spread love and prayer over Seneca as she led Bible lessons for our group and helped brainstorm different ways our group could reach out to the other students in the school. She made FCA a priority, even though she was involved in so many other activities. Natalie will be attending the University of Pittsburgh in the fall, and I know, Natalie, that there is no limit to what God can accomplish through you. Congratulations, sending a big virtual hug.
It is a special experience to have Savannah Shover in class. She is unique, she's fun, and she keeps you laughing throughout the entire period. I am most definitely going to miss her interesting learning style to kind of walk around the room as she's learning. Savannah, I really will miss you next year. I wish you the best of luck in all that you do. You always kept me smiling, always kept me laughing, and I really appreciate that.
Hi everybody. My People's Choice Award this year goes to Hannah Singer. Hannah is a Seneca High School student leader who doesn't always get recognized for all her contributions to the Seneca family. However, she plays an important role in our school as part of our ADL peer trainer program, and she's always willing to take initiative, reflect, and identify ways for our group to improve. Hannah, it was great getting to know you over the past few years. Thank you for everything you've done for Seneca, and I wish you the best of luck next year at Towson.
Hello, my People's Choice nomination is Mr. Dawson Smith. He is a senior. I have Dawson for both World Cultures and Sociology, and I have thoroughly enjoyed having him in class. He is the kind of student that will ask good questions, answer questions quite often. Dawson is bright and inquisitive. He's a curious person, and I think that's going to serve him well in life, and it has really served him well in my classes, and I greatly appreciate that about him.
My People's Choice is a student who always makes my day brighter. She is a math whiz in our class and always volunteers to help other students understand. She's even taught me a few tricks from Texas. Whether in the halls, in class, or in a Google Meet, she always has a smile on her face. My People's Choice is Anastasia Somain.
Okay, my People's Choice Award is Ava Sproul. I've had Ava for 2 years, TV 2, TV 1 last year, and Photo 1 this year. It's so enjoyable to have her in class every day. She comes in with a smile and tells me how her day's going, and I really enjoy having her in class, and I look forward to hopefully having her in Photo 2 where she can improve her photography work, and we'll see how much she can create. Have a great summer. Bye.
My People's Choice is Lizzie Stevenson because I have noticed just how smart, feisty, talented, and lovable this young lady is. She is not only an A-plus student in mostly honors classes, but she also holds 5 records for Seneca girls swimming. Most importantly, she is a good friend to others. She has a good head on her shoulders. She's a forward thinker, and she's lovable. Who else has her sister as her best friend, likes to hang out with her parents, and will have long talks with this old teacher? She heads to Kentucky next year to swim for Bellarmine University and maybe even study to be a doctor. At least I can hope. But whatever she does, she will be successful at and maybe even break a few more swim records along the way. Congratulations, Lizzie. We'll be missing you next year.
My People's Choice Award this year goes to Cassidy Strittmatter. Cassidy is awesome. She brings her cheerful smile and great work ethic to class every single day. She is always willing to help others in the class, and she thanks me every single day when she leaves my classroom, which I appreciate. Her involvement in so many activities at Seneca prove her commitment to both her school and to her community. I have no doubt that Cassidy will continue her success. Keep up the good work.
My nomination for People's Choice is Jimmy Sunbury. I have known Jimmy since his freshman year when he joined Seneca's Knowledge Bowl team. I could tell from his very first practice that Jimmy had the qualities to make a great captain. Decisive, intelligent, calm under pressure, a great listener, and most importantly, a nice person. I was right. Jimmy has been the captain of the team for all 4 years. This year, under Jimmy's leadership, our team made it for the first time ever to the national tournament in Washington, D.C. Unfortunately, the tournament was canceled. We were all disappointed not to attend, especially since Jimmy is a senior. However, Jimmy has set a high standard for our team, and I know that his legacy will live on. Jimmy, I will truly miss you next year.
My People's Choice is Seneca Senior Matt Tier. Matt has brought a tremendous enthusiasm to the classroom, and he's done a wonderful job in class discussions. He is always an inspiration to me and to everybody else in the room. Matt always goes beyond the obvious. As literary magazine editor this year, Matt has been instrumental in transforming our magazine, The Insight, into an online format, and we couldn't have done it without him. Best of luck to you, Matt, in the future. I know you want to be a meteorologist, but if you change your plans, you might want to consider being a lit major. Good luck.
Joe Tori is my People's Choice pick for the 2020 school year. This boy came to math class on the first day of school, walked in, sat straight in the back, listening to his rap music, and declared, "I will not be doing this schoolwork." But guess who did his schoolwork every single day? Joey. Guess who's often the first to respond to questions we asked during class? Joey. Guess who made us laugh every single day with that funny personality? Joey. Joe, I'm so proud of everything you accomplished in Algebra 2 this year, and I hope that you are too.
Penny's People's Choice Award is going to a student who we are both so happy to meet this year. He's very sweet, and he spends many lunch times hanging out and walking the hallways with us. We really appreciate him checking on Penny every Thursday in quarantine, and we're so excited to see him again next year. Penny's People's Choice Award goes to Jeffrey Trimble.
Marissa's time in high school wasn't like every other student's. She experienced something that no young person should ever have to endure. Day after day, she demonstrated strength and perseverance, even when she may have felt like she didn't. Our bond formed before this, but our connection grew deeper after. I am beyond proud of Marissa's academic and athletic accomplishments and will continue to be in her corner after she leaves Seneca.
Dedicated, caring, studious. These 3 words describe my People's Choice, Paige Venable. While in school and virtual learning, Paige without a doubt always does her absolute best. Every day, Paige would walk into my classroom with a smile and ready to learn attitude. Paige is a true role model for her peers, as she leads class discussions, models empathy and understanding, and is kind and compassionate, especially when helping others. Her confidence and strong values will allow for a very rewarding high school and life experience. I wish you continued success in all you do. Great job, Paige.
I have had the privilege of coaching Alexis Veneer all 4 years in basketball cheer. She epitomizes what a student athlete should be. Alexis is a 3-sport athlete, secretary of NHS, student government, and on the honor roll. Your determination and maturity amazes me. Alexis not only brightens my day, but my special needs students as well. She goes out of her way to say hi, make them smile, and feel special. She exudes kindness and is genuinely a beautiful person inside and out. Alexis, I know you will continue to inspire and help others throughout your life. This is a bittersweet year, but take that positive attitude, great sense of humor, and hard work into this next chapter of your life. You will be truly missed. Congrats and good luck at DeSales.
Hello, I am Mrs. Gosker, and my 2020 People's Choice Award goes to Landon Wall. This is my first year knowing Landon. Not only is he an excellent tennis player, but he has one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen in a high school student. He works hard for his grades, is willing to work to help other students, and is willing to ask for help when he needs it. Besides his academic and his tennis skills, Landon has one of the biggest, kindest hearts I've ever met. No matter what type of day you could be having, leave it to Landon to walk into your classroom with the biggest smile on his face and saying a simple hello. Sometimes getting Landon to do his work can be a little challenging. He may be taking a selfie or 2, but he just flashes a smile and gets back to work. All his teachers can agree with me with this next statement. He always says thank you at the end of every period and wishes you a good day. Landon, I want to thank you. Thank you for always being positive. Thank you for always wanting to do your best. And thank you for just being you. I hope my own son grows up to be as kind-hearted and thoughtful as you are. I cannot wait to see how you grow here at Seneca and what your future holds.
My people's choice is Paul Weaver. Paul, in the beginning of the year, you tried to put up a wall, but I'm glad we knocked it down because you are an amazing person. You have a big, generous heart that is always looking for ways to help other people. I love the excitement that possesses you when you want to complete a project or to help others. Please keep that wall knocked down and let other people see the person I see. You're bright, you're generous, you're creative, you're funny, and the list can go on, but they told me I only had 30 seconds. Thanks, Paul, for making my day so much brighter.
My People's Choice Award goes to Nick Webb. He's a leader in the classroom and he's a leader on the tennis court. He's been a 4-year varsity player and captain of this year's varsity tennis team. Nick is like an old soul. You can always look to him to be upbeat and positive. He's always one to give somebody some positive reinforcement, help them out with their tennis game, or just a friendly smile. He's a 2-time conference champion and somebody that I know is going to do great things. Congrats, Nick.
My People's Choice Award for 2020 goes to senior Nicole Wheeler. I first met Nicole a few years ago with the winter track program, and I've watched her grow from a kind of quiet and shy individual into a much more social and confident person. I'm super proud of Nicole, watching her put forth her best efforts every day at practice and meets. There were no days off for Nicole. She worked hard no matter the weather, no matter if she was a little bit sick. People could be complaining around her about those circumstances, and she would never make a peep. All she knew was to just work hard, put her head down, and go. And as a coach, that's so nice to see, and it makes our jobs a lot easier. Just a quick story about Nicole that kind of sums up her work ethic. This past winter break, we didn't have a meet or practice on a particular day, so I went up to Seneca and I was watching the boys and girls basketball teams. And I looked out the window and I see Nicole bundled up. It was windy, it was blustery, it was cold, and she was doing sprints in the parking lot by herself. And that just really goes to show the type of person that Nicole is. Even though she is still young, she gets it. She understands that hard work leads to success in life, and I wish her all the best in the future, and I'm sure she has a bright future ahead of her. So good luck, Nicole.
This year, for People's Choice, I chose May Whiten. May is the type of student that reminds me why I love to be a teacher. She has great enthusiasm in the classroom, and she's a pleasure to be around. May is also a member of our junior ROTC. She shows great leadership qualities and is a role model to our younger students. May also has a lot of compassion. She often checks in on me and visits me in the hallway to see how I'm doing and how I'm feeling. She even gave me a succulent that she planted herself. Congratulations to May and to all of our nominees. Can't wait to see you in the fall.
Erin Williams, when I think of you, I think of strength, I think of courage, perseverance, I think of wisdom and intelligence, and you constantly remind me every single day what it means to be a strong individual and for what it means to work hard to reach your goals and to battle through. And that is a quality about yourself that you will carry into the rest of your life and succeed. And I cannot wait to see what you conquer moving forward. We're going to miss you.
My People's Choice recipient is Colby Wolf. Colby has one of the best personalities I've encountered in my teaching career and the best sense of humor. She made me laugh almost every day in creative writing. She's smart, kind-hearted, wonderfully unique, and truly awesome individual. Congratulations, Colby.
My People's Choice is Anne Marie Zeck. Those of you who know Anne Marie know that her smile lights up a room. It's like she's never had a bad day in her life. She is intelligent, kind, and hardworking. She has a great sense of humor and also knows when it's time to get down to business. I loved when she would come visit me during Lunch and Learn, and we would just chat about life. It is clear she stays grounded with a strong sense of family. I'm lucky to have taught her this year and will certainly miss having her in the classroom next year.
I nominated a student that brings joy to each day with his infectious smile and his fun-loving ways. He's a hard worker when work needs to be done, but always leaves time to add lots of fun. He is friendly and kind and a very smart young man. He bowls and runs track and has many fans. With a tap on your shoulder, he will hide in a blink. My People's Choice Award goes to the amazing Ian Zink.
Hello, my name is Amanda McNally, and I am the president of Seneca's Renaissance Club. On behalf of the Renaissance Club and the entire Seneca student body, we'd like to honor our principal, Mr. Spector, with the People's Choice Award for the 2019-2020 school year. We have been lucky to have a principal like Mr. Spector, who has worked so hard during his tenure to help create and promote our unique school culture. The phrase Seneca family would not be what it is today without him. We thank you, Mr. Spector, for everything you've done during your years as principal, and we wish you lots of happiness in your retirement. Now back to Dr. Castle.
Thank you to all the staff who participated, and congratulations to all the students for making Seneca High School a very special place. We'd like to say thank you again to our Renaissance advisors for making this event happen. We'd like to thank Mr. Seeley for putting this all together, Mr. DeLauro, and our chamber singers for their special performance tonight. And that concludes our People's Choice Awards.